Judge not. It may be one of the most quoted verses in the Bible, but it may also be one of the most misused, because Jesus was not saying, never discern right from wrong. He was warning against something much deeper, hypocritical judgment. That is the mystery. In Matthew 7:1, Jesus says, "Judge not that you be not judged." Many people stop there, but Jesus keeps speaking. He says, "For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." In other words, Jesus is not removing moral truth. He is warning that the standard you use on others will expose you too. Then he gives one of the most visual examples in the Sermon on the Mount. He says, "Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not consider the plank in your own eye?" That is the picture. A man with a wooden beam sticking out of his face, trying to perform eye surgery on someone else. That is what hypocrisy looks like to Jesus. You can see their small problem clearly, but you are blind to your larger one. You notice their attitude, but ignore your pride. You notice their sin, but excuse your bitterness. You notice their weakness, but hide your own rebellion. Jesus is exposing the human tendency to become experts in other people's failures while remaining strangers to our own hearts. But then notice something important. Jesus does not say, leave the speck forever. He says, first remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. That means correction is not forbidden, but correction must begin with self-examination. The goal is not condemnation, the goal is restoration. Jesus is not saying, never help your brother. He is saying, do not try to heal someone while your own vision is corrupted. This is why judge not does not mean Christians should ignore sin. Jesus himself said in John 7:24, "Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment." So the issue is not judgment versus no judgment. The issue is unrighteous judgment versus righteous judgment. Hypocritical judgment destroys. Righteous judgment restores. Hypocritical judgment says, I am better than you. Righteous judgment says, I need mercy too. Hypocritical judgment exposes people to shame them. Righteous judgment speaks truth to help them heal. So why did Jesus say, judge not? Because a proud heart cannot correct another person clearly. Before you deal with their speck, bring your plank to God. Because the clearest eyes belong to the humblest hearts. Like, subscribe, and comment. How do you think Christians should correct without condemning?